Hello once again, and welcome back to Mykah's Rankings. I'm your host Mykah here, and today we have a mod that I low-key forgot about, but due to looking back into like what mods I've played before my laptop broke, Analog Funkin was one of those, and I remember loving the OST to death. But I have to tell you something real quick. While I was looking for the OST of this mod, I seen a Reddit post and I got curious and clicked on it, and it said that Analog Funkin, I think it said has either one of the most disappointing or it was a disappointing mod. Like they said it had the OST was very disappointing and boring. So I was like, wait, really? Like I thought people loved the OST. Like, am I tripping or? So that was one of the other reasons why I looked into it. So when I looked into this mod and these 24 songs, you know, the ranking this was a hassle because most of these songs are at least minimum 3 minutes. I think besides maybe 2 or 3 songs that are like maybe 2 minutes long, but the minimum like length of this mod's OST for like each song is 3 minutes. So I sat through this mod and ranked it for about what, 2-3 hours, something like that. Because you know, rankings, I gotta give my explanation on why this is this and why that is that, you know. And overall, this mod's OST isn't that bad, you know. This mod's OST isn't that bad, you know. I can see why that person said it was boring and disappointing, but it's okay. I give the OST all in all like a 7 out of 10. It's not that bad, but like they were not lying. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like the OST overall isn't boring. All right, there are some songs that I really like in this mod, but oh my lord, are there some songs that they don't live up to the hype. I'm not gonna hold you. These songs they took a toll on me. So without further ado, let's get her done. Let's get this started and let's get into Analog Funkin.
Sequence 1.
Oh my lord, bro. Real Sleep, I can see why I got its name because holy snooze fest, dude. This song is so boring, dog. Like seriously, I am not kidding you. I legit kept falling asleep mid-song and I kept having to rewind it just for me to fall asleep yet again. I'm telling you, dude, when I finally finished this song, I was relieved. Bro, the opponent's chromatic, I don't know his name. It is very bland, very generic, very boring. BF was like he was probably the best part of this song, but he was still meh. The instrumental is, oh my lord, it just goes nowhere. It's just very straightforward, like, which sometimes can be a good thing, but in here it's not. It's very, and I mean very bland, boring. Nothing happens, nothing goes anywhere. It's just 4 minutes of straight slumber fest, dog. And and the crazy thing about it is, I think this is one of the few songs that people genuinely like, and it's like people say it's a step up from the original, which to be honest, I can sort of agree to an extent. Like this one sounds like higher quality, I would say. Like you can tell it's better mixed, you know, like better, I guess better composed. You can tell it was made not recently, but you know what I mean. You can tell it was more professional. But as far as the song itself, it's not good. It goes nowhere. It's just there, you know. it's just there. But with that out of the way, let's move on to our next song. Oh yeah, and by the way, this song is a D tier. It is a D tier. So let's move on to our next and last D tier of this mod. Oh my lord, does the missing Kirby's chromatic piss me off? I am not gonna lie, his chromatic is very, very, and I mean very bad. It hurts my soul to hear him. Bro, I just, oh, why does he sound like that? Now, Kirby, he sounds great. Alright, he has one of my favorite, he's not favorite, sorry. He has one of the better chromatics in this mod. The instrumental is it's very boring. Like, it's just your average chip tune, like your average epic and intense chip tune song, you know? Like, it's just okay. I just despise, and I mean I just loathe the missing Kirby's chromatic. It's not good, dude. I despise it. I wish it was thrown into a furnace somewhere. Now, I have to put this disclaimer in here. There's no hating, no shame to the composers at all. They did their best, you know what I mean? And this is just my opinion. You know what I mean? But like, I just don't like his chromatic at all. It's so disgusting to hear, man. And I really want to like this song too, but it's just, not only is the instrumental just your average chiptune song with intensity, but like the missing Kirby sounds awful, and like it's like Kirby, he's the reason why this song is not F tier, because he actually sounds pretty well. I like his melodies, even though, like, yes, their melodies are interchanging. They're just the same thing as the opponents, but still, he makes them sound way better. His voice is honestly very good, and I really like how he sounds in this song, hence why this is not a F tier. But as far as everything else is not good. It is not for me, and I think that explains it. I think that gets the point across. Now, we will be moving on to our C tiers, which, boy, are there a lot of C tiers. So strap yourself. And we are gonna move on to our least. We're gonna move on to our bottom C tier, the lowest C tier I have. Invective here, I have mixed opinions about this one. Like, for like the pros, I really like, I don't know why he gives me Marvin vibes. I don't think that's his name, but I'm gonna call him Marvin. I don't know though, because I don't know Petscop like that, but I'm just gonna call him Marvin. But I really like his chromatic. His voice, top tier. I love it. And another pro would be Boyfriend. He honestly sounds very good in this song. Now, the reason as to why this is a C tier, which is the main big con here, is the instrumental. It goes nowhere. Golly. See that? Song hurt my soul. Yeah, this song is not good. This song here, it had me questioning things, you know? For starters, why is the instrument, no, sorry, not the instrumental, why is this song itself, I'm still suffering, as you can see, why is this song almost 3 minutes? Why? Why is this song almost 3 minutes? Now, I would accept it if, you know, there were actually changes in the song to make it more unique, to make it stand out, but no. The instrumental is just, it's just there. for 3 minutes straight. It's just that with honestly very decent melodies mid song too. Like there are some good decent melodies, and Marvin and BF both sound good. It's just the instrumental that bothers me. Why did it have to be 3 minutes if the instrumental was just gonna be there like that? If it was just gonna be just that, you know what I mean? Like, I really wish, the instrumental was much more. It was like much more added to it, so it won't be just it won't be just this, and have like the vocals overpower the instrumental. Like, I want there to be balance. You know what I mean? I want there to be a good mix. Like, cause I really like the vocals. Like the vocals are really well done, but the instrumental is just not. It's just not doing anything, and I wish it was. It just feels inactive. It's just sitting there. But enough about invective. Time for the next song on this list. Ek-type, something like that. Ek-type, I believe. This song is just okay. Like, it's not really anything to talk about. It's just okay. The opponent's chromatic is fine. I would say it's not bad or good either. It's just in the middle. The instrumental is probably the best part. It's honestly a not that bad instrumental. It's honestly very. It's not that bad, honestly. Especially like the little. I wouldn't call it Jersey Club, but it's just the that part. I always love when songs do that. And that part, it hit pretty much. Like it did get me to like the song a little bit more. It's honestly my favorite part. But as far as the song itself, it is just okay. It is all right. Like I do remember when I played this song that I kept pausing and restarting because the freaking it would keep freaking freezing on that quote unquote Jersey Club part. Man, I hated that. But this song is pretty alright. The chromatics, not chromatics. The opponent's chromatic is pretty alright. BF sounds pretty cool, pretty decent. The instrumental is very nice, and it's honestly pretty cool. It's pretty chill. I like it. It's just a nice vibe. It's just something to, it's just something that might look do a shoulder shimmy to. It's just nice. This song isn't really that bad. But on to our next song.
Come on, dude.
Abduction. Now, I honestly was hyped to rank this song because I remember first hearing it when I first played it, and I freaking loved it. But now that I re-listened to it after playing it all those like maybe 2, 3, 4 months ago, yeah, this song isn't as good as I thought it would be. Also, sorry if you guys hear background music. My neighbors are playing music in the background for no reason. If it was for New Year's, I would understand, but not really, because that was kind of like yesterday. But like, that's besides the point. Now, Abduction is very C tier. All right, it fits perfectly with C tier because the first section, oh my lord, is it amazing! I don't know anything about the Walton Files, so excuse me if I don't know these people's names, but oh my lord, do I freaking love the absolute crap out of the opponent's chromatic gang. He sounds so dark and creepy and anonymous and spooky, gang. He sounds like a murderer. He sounds like he would kill you and your 3 children, gang. That's how freaking amazing he sounds, gang. He literally sounds like he will murder your family with no expression on his face. Well, besides a little smile, a little grin, that that crap. But you know what I mean. His voice fits perfectly for somebody like him. I like the player's chromatic too. I'm assuming that's a she. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she sounds good as well. She sounds great. She fits herself also well. I don't know why, but she gives me Julie vibes, so I'm gonna call her Julie. But here's where this song gets weird and kind of stupid almost. There's like this whole part where they play like this. I'm assuming it's a part of the Walton Files thing, but they play that whole like little part, and it kind of ruins the pacing for me a bit. It ruins the song's pacing, because now how are they gonna bring the song back up from there? And then when they do, yes, the opponent still sounds great. He still sounds amazing. And yes, the player, I don't know if that's still her or did she change, but they still sound good. It's just the instrumental just, I don't know, dies. Like I don't it's just there now. It's just, I was gonna say noise. It's just like bare bones, and it kind of sounds like the first part's instrumental, but less. You know what I mean? Like, I did not like that when I heard it, because I thought it was gonna go even harder, or I thought it was gonna have at least more things going on. But no, it's just there. I mean, the vocals do carry it enough for me to not put it anywhere lower than C tier or lower than the other songs that I've covered so far. But this song is honestly very disappointing as far as the second part. The first part, easy A tier. I'm not gonna hold you, easy A, but the second part kind of threw the song down for me. I really wish that the second part had more to it. But with that out of the way, let's move on to our next song. Wonderland, another disappointing song in the bunch. Now, looky here. Now, I'm going to say this, all right? I know I said this before in this video, but I'm going to say it again. I'm not trying to bash or, bring the composers down. Like, I'm trying to at least criticize in a fair way, to where I don't sound like I'm out here being biased or just plain a-hole. But like, this song, it's just so boring the entire way through, the whole 4 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong here, alright? Here's the pros of this song. NMI sounds decent, even though he sounds like he needs a lozenge. He sounds like he's been coughing for the past 20 hours, gang. He needs a cough drop, alright? He sounds scratchy AF. But besides that, Girlfriend sounds mediocre. I'd say this chromatic of her is okay. Not the best I've heard, but it's cool. But like, this whole first part here with her and NMI, it's just nothing. Like, it doesn't, I don't feel any particular kind of way. I feel like there was supposed to be some type of suspense or dramatic like intro almost in this part, and I don't feel that. I just feel sort of meh about it. Like, I see what they were going for, but it just doesn't hit as hard, right? But then it gets to when he, powers up, I guess, and becomes his other form, and it's also meh. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just there. It's fine. It's cool and whatnot. But the part that I really do not like is Daddy Dearest's part when he gets in his mod. Oh my lord, does he sound disgusting. Ew. Like I said, no bashing here, but why does Daddy Dearest sound like that, you know? Like, I get there's not much to go around when it comes to Daddy Dearest, as he doesn't have a lot of chromatics in this, in the FNF community, and he's not really utilized as well in this community. Same with, like, people like Mommy Mirrorist and, you know what I mean? Like, but, you know, why does he sound like that? Like I'm being so for real here. He sounds, like, weird, you know? And like he sounds weird, and then he's also kind of silent in this song. Like you can hear him but not hear him, it depends. But like the duets are so bad, like there's a major difference, even though like it's supposed to mix well, but the duets just don't do that. All right, now I feel like what could have been better with this song is if, you know, I really wish that instead of it being just this one way instrumental, this one straight road instrument, I just wish there was more intensity, you know, more maybe more impact, like, you know, maybe add some like freaking, I don't know, like maybe I'm just gonna go off the brain here. Maybe some arpeggios. I think I said that right. Or maybe just like a whole nother segment. Like not whole nother segment like as far as like a whole nother part added to this already 4 minutes. No, that'll probably kill somebody. But I mean like just try and at least make this song more engaging, more impactful, more entertaining. I think that's a good word for it. But I think that explains everything, and I'm going to move on to the next song.
Hey there, it's me, Pico. I'm on the big screen. Look at that. Hey Mom, I'm on the big screen. Alright, look here, I sound beautiful, I sound perfect, I sound amazing, alright? But as far as my opponent, he sounds absolute dog shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, he sounds like utter dookie. He sounds like he's going to throw up. I don't know why. Just like for the whole almost 5 minutes of this song, it sounds like he was gonna throw up on me, throw up on my dick. And I'm not gonna hold you. Don't do that shit because I'm gonna shoot you with my Uzi.
Could y'all tell that was me? Could y'all tell that was me, guys? Could y'all tell that was me? Could y'all tell that was me? Could you? Alright, yeah, this song is meh. This song is meh. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, Pico sounds okay. I don't like the tuned Pico. Like, he sounds weird when he sings, I'm not gonna hold you. But like, it sounds better than his tonals. Oh my lord, they just sound like, bro, like I said before, I'm saying this many times in this video. No bashing on the composers here, alright? But it legit just sounds like they were playing around with his atonals. Like they were playing around with like his like atonals, like yeah, like you know, stuff like that. Like it just sounds like they were playing around with it and were just like putting it in random places to see if it sounded good, but then just never changed it. Like, you know what I mean? It sounds off. Like it just sounds unprofessional. Like it's an FNF mod, so it's never professional. But like, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound right. It just sounds like they just put him in there for fun and just never changed it to make it sound remotely good. You know what I mean? As far as tuned Pico, he can. The singing it's fine. It's nothing too crazy, but Oh my lord, does the opponent sound like absolute disgusting dog doo-doo. Holy lord, he sounds like he was gonna throw up. I know this because I'm literally the reason why Pico even said that in the first place. I told him this at our sleepover, and he said that he agrees. He said he sounds like he was gonna throw up on his cockadoodle doo, you know? But besides that, the instrumental also is cool. I low-key do like the parts where it gets intense, and then they're out here just exchanging parts at each other. Like it actually honestly goes hard. I really like those parts. But besides that, the instrumental is fine. You know, it's nothing too crazy, but it's also good enough for it to not be anything low in C tier. But yeah, this song is honestly not that bad. I just wish the opponent sounded way better, and I just wish that Pico's atonals were placed properly, and that his singing in general just sounded a bit, you know, just like his. I don't know about the singing part. It's just fine, but you know, enough about this, and we're gonna move on to the next song now. The stem, the roots, the leaves, or should I say, the petals. Now I'm not gonna hold you. This song is mediocre. Like, I liked it at first though. I'm not gonna hold you. The first part did intrigue me. It did give me at least B tier vibes at first, but it declined once the BF solo came in. Now I know this is probably a little too early to say that, but like, so I'm just describe the intro. The intro is perfection. I really like how it sounds. I really like the slow, but like you can tell it's gonna be a little bit more upbeat and intense when you get to the furthermore in the song. You know what I mean? Like, the opponent's chromatic is awesome. I really like it. It's very, very well done. I feel it's like it kind of encaptures how beat down she sounds, you know. I really like it. Boyfriend sounds great as well. I honestly don't, I'm not gonna lie here, they both mash and mix together very well. Now I'm gonna talk about the disappointing part after BF solo. Now as far as BF solo, it's pretty alright. I feel like it was gonna be my favorite part at first, because when I tell you, I really loved how it sounded, bro. It sounded like he was finna go on a rampage, gang. He was finna get let loose in this mob, but no, not at all. Because when that second part hit, it's literally just the first part. Yeah, it's just the first part, which would have been fine if it wasn't for the BF solo going absolutely crazy. All right, now I usually don't mind when parts are used again, because it kind of feels more like an official song than just a song for a game, you know what I mean? But it just doesn't work here when you have a whole good build-up segment and then it just goes back to where you started. You know, it just sounds like you restarted the song, if that makes sense. And I don't like that. Now, that is basically the reason why this is a C tier. If it wasn't for this good like build up reaching just to go to back to where we started, this song would have been an A tier. Okay, this song would have been an A tier, but no, that happened. But that's enough about petals. Let's move on to the next song. Yeah. Cringy.
good? Anyway, I just escaped from somebody from Mandala Catalog. I don't know how to explain it, but hello there, I am Boyfriend, and I'm here to tell you about the mediocre song that I have to have the, decent pleasure to sing for, and almost freaking kill myself for. Broadcast, and I'm not gonna hold you. When I first sung this song from the top of my head, I thought I was making straight bangers, straight Yeetus McCletus, straight nothing but great vocal cords. Come to find out I just made mid. Now for starters, that dude's voice scares me. I don't know if you guys know, but that dude's voice scares me. Oh no. Oh, you found me, I gotta go.
Dang, bro, get the f out of here, gang. Oh my lord, bro, yo, always out here, bro, just still in the spotlight. So dumb. Alright, you know what? Never mind, gang. Let me calm down. Also, are we recording? Alright, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Broadcast is meh. It is very, very mid. Alright. Now that dude's vocal, I believe this is also from Mandela Catalog. So, because I don't know why, but he looks and kind of sounds like Markiplier for me. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus, but so, anyway, this dude, he sounds meh. He sounds alright. Like, he fits what he's going for, you know? Boyfriend is my main issue. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, I said it, bruh. Yeah, you're the main issue, bro. You sound awful in this song. You sound weird. Like, you have like a kind of a weird effect on your voice, and it kind of makes you sound off. I don't know what the effect is, but it sounds iffy, you know? But the instrumental, it's probably the best part. I'm not gonna hold you. The instrumental is actually very good. It's very, very bumpy, very catchy. It fits the vibe it's going for as well. You know, it's honestly a really good head bop. I'm not gonna hold you. Got me out here hitting the Dougie, bro. Out here hitting the gritty. Out here hitting the 1-2 step in the box. Get jiggy. You know what I'm saying? Very lame joke. Very lame reference. I know. Can't you tell I'm 15? Anyway. With that out of the way, hopefully I explained that correctly without having too many jokes in this. We're gonna move on to the next song now. Oh god, I feel like this is the song that's probably gonna get me murked in my sleep at 10 p.m. Deadlines is basically just a better surrogate. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's literally just surrogate, but better. Like, because at least it actually, you know, has, like, you know, instruments and a guitar, I guess. I think that's what's in there. Now, the main reason why this song is a C tier is because this song, it's not boring, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's literally just the same thing for 4 minutes straight. You know, besides a little key change at the end, but it's just still the same thing, so I'm going to count it that way. Now, don't get me wrong. The vocals in this song are they're top tier. I really love how they sound. The melodies are very well done. Like, I really love the dude's, the toy maker, I believe is what his name is. I really love his voice. Same thing with the two kids. I'm just going to call them kids. Their voices are pretty good too. Now, well, I say two kids. It's actually one. I'm probably going to get arrested. Now, looky here at what the problem is. The instrumental is very lackluster. Now, I will not hold you. It does, like, it gets the point across. Like, the direction that they were going, they nailed it. It's supposed to be a feeling of hope. A feeling of, you know, we made it. We're happy. You know what I mean? We did it. You know? But besides that, this song is not that good as people say. It is a C tier. It's just not good. I just don't really like the instrumental and how nothing. It feels like it just feels like one instrument just being like just feels like the drums are going like ecstatic, bro. They just ate a whole lot of sugar and just sniffed cocaine and they just started going wild, bro. But besides that, the song is not really that good, as people would say. You know, I was expecting peak, I was expecting an S tier, but nope. It's just this. Remember, this is probably gonna be the main message of this video, but no bashing on the composers. I am not trying to be mean. I am not trying to be an a-hole. This song is just not that good for me. And I'm like I said, it's not boring. It's just not going anywhere. It feels like the same thing for 4 minutes straight. Like the same thing with the time length. Why is it 4 freaking minutes? But yeah, I think that explains what I've been trying to explain. Edis Macletus, and let's move on to the next song. In Phasmophobia, I'm gonna assume that. This is just another boring song to me. Honestly, Tails has a good chromatic, alright? He sounds great. You know, he sounds good. Now, I don't know what, like creepy pasta or, like, OC, like, I don't know what that is for, like, Sonic, so I'm just gonna call him Sonic. I don't know what he is. If somebody can tell me, I would appreciate that, but his chromatic is honestly way softer than I thought it was gonna be. He sounds very soft and shy, like he sounds almost like a shy anime boy. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. He just sounds like, oh I didn't mean to startle you, like that type of thing. Cringe. But yeah, he doesn't sound too bad. I feel like he's a little bit too quiet most times, but it's not that bad. Now, I know I've seen people have mixed opinions on the atonals part. I'd say it's fine. Like, I low-key like Tails' atonals. Like, cause I don't like, they sound pretty good in my opinion. And like, in Sonic in that part, it's just okay. You can just still barely hear them. But this song is honestly just not really that captivating to me. It just feels like it's just another song. I'll get to it eventually. Like the instrumental though, the instrumental is pretty alright. I'd say it's pretty cool, you know? Like it's better than Broadcast though, for sure. Like it gives Broadcast vibes, but it's way better than Broadcast. Like it honestly goes hard, but I just don't think this song is honestly that good. I'm not really a big fan on this one. I just feel like the song's just all right, you know. It's very boring. But with that out of the way, let's move on onto the next song. His Throne. Now, this one was also a conflicting one to rank, considering how both good and bad this is. Now, for starters, I'm not a huge fan on the TV's chromatic. Like, sure, it fits the voice that I'm thinking, like, would be canon to this TV. Also, considering I don't know what this creepypasta is, so I'm very, very not in tune with what this is supposed to be. But like, he sounds monotone. He sounds very one note, almost like he just can only do that key, and if he does anything else, he's gonna sound very off. You know, he just sounds very monotone. I feel like that's the good word for it. But like as far as the vocals itself, they're not that bad. I feel like they got some good melodies in between there. But Boyfriend actually sounds pretty good in this song as well. His high notes are spectacular. The instrumental also is pretty alright. I feel like it gets a bit once you get around the middle part. But as far as the beginning, it nails the beginning. The intro, the beginning, like maybe first 45 seconds to a minute, pretty solid in my opinion. But after that, I don't know. It feels like it goes nowhere. It feels like it's stale, stays on the same thing. Doesn't want to, you know, branch out. If that makes sense. It just feels meh. But like the first few seconds to a minute, bro, they cooked. All right, they did peak, but not with the rest. You know, it just feels like, again, a straight road. It doesn't feel like nothing's going anywhere. And then, you know, and then the vocals don't really help with that, even though they do have some intriguing melodies. I don't know why, but the literal intro, the first melody you hear, is actually stuck in my head. All right, I won't blame myself for that, bro. It's stuck in my head. Yeah, it's stuck in my head. Dang, gang, Edis, Cletus. That was a bad representation. That was a bad example. But we're gonna move on to the next song. You know, all in all, it's all right. Doesn't really do much for me. But we may continue to our last and top of the C tier. Now, for the top of C tier, Grave Mistake. This song is catchy AF. I really love the dude's chromatic. No idea what his name is or where he is from, but his chromatic is great. It's literally just a xylophone, and that honestly fits him perfectly because he is a skeleton. A kid skeleton. A kid. Now, as far as Boyfriend, he honestly sounds very good in this song as well. His melodies honestly hit hard. I really like it. The instrumental is very catchy, very swingy. It really fits the skeleton aesthetic while also being a catchy vibe, you know what I mean? This song, all in all, is pretty great. The C tier placement is... I know it's going to be confusing considering I literally just praised this song for, I don't know, 30 seconds. But like, I don't want to say it's better. Not better. I don't want to say it's just because the other songs are better. That's just a doo-doo explanation, a booty hole explanation, crack explanation, bruh. That's just bare bones. Yeah. But like, it's like, I don't want to say that, but then again, this song is good, you know? It's just, I feel like it's just a C tier because it is, I guess, not as, I'd say, exciting or monumental from the others. Like, I feel like the songs above this one just, I feel like they have more impact on me than just like, instead of it being like a catchy vibe, it's actually like, dang, hold up. Oh, I can feel this one. I feel it coursing through my vein, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can feel the emotion, you can feel the power, you can kind of, God, I'm stuttering. You know what I mean, right? Hopefully, I'm not just rambling around here for about, I don't know, 2 minutes. Like, bro, I'm trying to explain myself without having to, you know, just use the same excuse of, oh, it's just because it is. You know why it is? Because it is, mofo. It is MF. Censoring. But you know, that's pretty much it for Grave Mistake. This song is very good. I just feel like the other songs have more emotion and impact and a lot more added to it than just it being a good song. You know what I mean? But with that out of the way, let's move on to our B tiers. At the bottom of the barrel, at the bottom of B tier, sound like I was about to start rapping. In the Dark is my lowest B tier, and for good reason. Now, for starters, this song is very good in my opinion. I really love how it sounds like you're fighting for your life almost. Like it's just fast paced, like go. You know what I mean? Like you just get into it. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I mean? It's like it's just pushing you to fight. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, as far as that, they did a good job with that. As far as they, I mean like the one composer. I believe their name is Stawi. I hope I'm saying that right. They did good on that department. Now, the opponent's chromatic is very nice. I really like it. I don't know. I just really like deep, airy voices, and that's a good example of one. He sounds great. He sounds mischievous. He sounds ominous. He sounds anonymous. He sounds anything that ends with OUS. You know what I mean? He sounds awesome. BS high notes. Now, now, like BF in general is pretty good, but as far as his high notes, they could use some work. He sounds a little bit off, not off tune, but like a bit of scratchiness. Sounds like his throat gets hoarse. He can't hit that high note when he does that. He's like, it's like that will hurt a little bit, but I did it. You know what I mean? But like, this song overall is pretty catchy. It's pretty good. It shows you know, it shows how much, you know, you have to, you know, you gotta get through this thing. You know what I mean? It's just another mini boss, bro. You can beat it, but then again, it's not gonna be easy. You know what I mean? Like this, it's honestly pretty cool. You know, I honestly like this. I feel like it's a good premise, and the execution is quite decent. Now I'm going to move on to the next song in B tier. Next B tier we have on our hands today, young twerps, is none other than Lament by Tag. I love doing country accents. Now, this song is a bop. I will not lie. This is a great opener. Good first song of this mod, honestly. Usually first songs aren't like the best, but they aren't the worst either. This is like a good B tier right here. This is a perfect B tier for me. The main reason why it's not anything above is mostly because of the opponent's chromatic. It sounds kind of weird. I know that I'm gonna assume an existing chromatic from like a old Mandela catalog mod, but like it still just sounds weird to me. Like I know I get what it's going for. It sounds like he's in a phone call almost, like, which makes sense, but like then again, it just sounds kind of off, kind of weird, you know. Talking like some yeah, you know. But like the player's chromatic is honestly very good. I really like it. when the melodies hit, they hit. When the instrumental hits, it hits. You know what I mean? The key change at the like I'm already going ahead of myself here, but the key change is very good. Honestly, it didn't ruin the song for me, unlike another one. But like, this song is very good. Great first song of this mod. You know what I mean? And like, that's pretty much it for this part. Like, this song is very good, and do I really have anything else to say? Besides, well, I can say that the dude, the opponent does just look and sound like Markiplier. I keep hearing I don't know, man. I keep hearing Markiplier, bro. Especially since, you know, the long hair thing when I saw the Iron Lung, bro. By the way, it looks like a good movie. I don't know, man. I just can't unsee it. But yeah, I think that's it for this part.
Welcome to Wonderland, Susan.
Next song on this list is Elysium. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. This song was a hit or miss for me. And to be honest, it's in the mix of both, because firstly, the intro is very well done. Alright, it gives that scary yet, you know, it's gonna be a banger vibes, you know what I mean? Like, it gives off some like, oh god, no. But oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell it's gonna be creepy, but you know it's gonna be a bop. But like it hits though. Like let's say that the first part is very good. All right, don't get me wrong. The opponent's chromatic and voice in general is awesome. I really love it. I really love how how much of a manipulator he sounds. Like, come on, welcome to Wonderland, Susan. You know what I mean? That is awesome. It hits good. It's great. The player's opponent, the player's voice, the player's chromatic is also very nice. It's soft. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would fit in the situation. But you can also tell she's freaked the frick out. She's freaking the f out. She's out. You know what I mean? She's scared for her life. But you know, she got to make a banger alongside it. This is FNF. This is not no actual game, I guess. The first part goes hard. All right, the first part hits different. Now, what I don't like is the build up into just, you know, it's basically the same problem with the other few songs that I've pointed out, where it builds up like pedals, for an example. It builds up and then just leads to the first part. Yeah, that's exactly what this song does, and it is infuriating. Why do you do that? Like, I don't mind you doing this like the main chorus. Like, if the main chorus just keeps playing, it would make sense. That's the main chorus. You got to hear it at least 3 times. But like, really, you couldn't have just, you know, made something new, made something unique. Like, you could probably made the first part just had something else go alongside it, but no, it's just the exact thing, the exact same as the first part. Why? I really wish that wasn't it. Like, sure, the first part is good, Like, you know, I wish there was more added to it. Either that or just a whole different new section, you know? It sucks. It really does. But besides that, this song is really good. I just wish the second part wasn't just the first part. But with that out of the way, let's move on to our next B tier. Alright, next up on our list here, we have Pursuit. Pursuit is honestly a very good song. The name is fitting because it feels like you are literally trying to run away even though you're just standing there being a little cat. But this song is very good. I really like the opponent's vocals, even though I despise how they look. Ugh. But like as far as their vocals, their peak, they sound great. Same thing with the player. I think that's still Susan. I could be wrong. I don't know. But she sounds great. She sounds good. She sounds like she is in utter peril. Yeah, I said that right. The instrumental is very good. It's very fast. It's very, come on, bro. Yeah, let's get her done. You know what I mean? Like it's very fast paced, and I really like that. It fits the vibe that it's going for in this song. Now, the main reason why it is not anything up above the next few songs up in here is because of the second part, which is, as stated before, the same thing as like Elysium in Petals, which for some reason in this song I'm kind of fine with, considering how fast paced this thing is. So I don't know why, but it didn't bother me as much as the other two. I don't know. This one it was like, oh, alright then. Like this one was like, alright then, sure, why not? But like, it still did that, which is bad in my book, because that's not really a great thing to do here unless you're trying to, you know, finish the song and you have the main chorus in it and everything, which is fine, you know, because some songs do that and it works. Not for this though. It just feels like they've ran out of ideas and decided, you know what, let's just go back to the, you know, what we originally started with. So yeah, that's pretty much all for Pursuit. And if you're wondering why I'm so low, I'm recording this currently at 12 a.m. My trying to make sure I'm not waking anybody up here, and by anyone I just mean my dad. So we're going to move on to the next song here. In the next few, you know, for the next few segments, I'm gonna be sounding like this instead of, you know, high stakes. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm just gonna be calm. I'm gonna be simmered down, and I'm gonna be just chill here. I think people like that, right? Chill Mikey, chill Mykah. Cool. Alrighty then, let's move on to the next song. Tally Mark is next up here on this list, and I'm not gonna hold you. This is, out of all the BF solo songs I've heard in my, I don't know, like ever since I've joined this FNF fandom back in like 2021, 2022, I'm honestly not gonna lie. This one is one of the worser ones, but it's still not as bad, I'll say. It's literally in B tier, you know. So it's not bad, but it's definitely one of the worser ones. Main reason being that it's, oh my lord, that time length. Why does it have to be like 4 minutes? Am I the only one that's like, hello, why? You know, like, BF sounds fine, you know, in this whole 4 minutes and I believe 30 seconds, he sounds cool, you know, nothing really much, honestly. The instrumental is what geared me into putting this into a B tier because it's honestly very well done. The instrumental honestly feels like time is a wasting, bro. You out here singing a solo song in the back rooms, like anything could be lurking, you know what I mean? Like it just feels like you're just slowly walking around, passing the time until, you know, you're gonna get eaten by a freaking rock monster, bruh. And I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. The lore of Backrooms is not on my head, bro. Not on my head, bro. Chacho, bro. Tato, bro. Ski, whatever you want to call you, whatever you want me to call you, big bro. Yeah. But like, hey, this song is just in my opinion, a mediocre BF solo song, but it's still not bad. That instrumental is something else, bro. Hence the B tier placement. If it wasn't for the instrumental being that good, it probably would have been in like the middle of C tier. Like it's not that bad, not that good either, but that instrumental is so good. Yeah. So we're gonna move on to the next song in B tier as well. Because I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like there are the same amount of B's and C's in this, so expect a lot of B tiers as well. But moving on to our next one. Okay, now this song, Enormity, I was not expecting this song to be good. I'm not gonna hold you. I was expecting this song to be very bad, only like mostly because of me knowing that Tankman was in it. But there has been songs like The Uprising from Friday Night Dustin that have exceeded my expectations with Tankman and have become actual really good songs. And this one is honestly a great example. This song is very, very good. I mean when I say that Enormity is probably one of the best Tankman's like based. Well, I can't say Tankman based because he pops up at like the, almost the end somewhere, but like this is one of the best Tankman sections of a song or Tankman related songs I've ever heard in FNF history. I'm being so serious. He sounds awesome, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's start off with the first part, whereas in the intro being I really love that. I did. I was getting jiggy in the first intro, and it wasn't even like 2 seconds. I was getting jiggy. I love the Pac-Man theme song, and when you remixed it, peak. Now, the intro was very good. BF sounds awesome. His high notes hit great. It was just such ear candy, bro. He slides very well. The opponent was very good sounding as well. His slides very well. The duets were pretty good. Like, holy moly was the intro awesome. But, bro, I'm pretty sure everybody would have guessed this, but the Tankman section goes incredibly hard. Undescribably hard. I probably said that word wrong, but you know what? Frick grammar today. Alright, it's 12 a.m., bro. What you gonna do? Sue me? It's almost it's almost time for my Betty bed, bro. I'm trying to get this done. Hey, bro, this song is peak. The Tankman section is the best section. I don't care what nobody says. Now, I will say this. BF in Tankman section is probably the biggest issue here. he's not bad sounding, but he kind of just degrades the section a lot. I don't know if it's just me, probably is, but his section in Tank Man's part kind of degrades for me. Like he just sounds meh there. Like I preferred him in the intro slash first part because he was hitting them high notes. He was doing that thing. But when we get to Tank Man, it's just like, uh, sure. I'm like, all right, you're invited to the party. You know what I mean? Like he was just okay on there. But man, this Tank Man dude, oh my lord, he 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 built something up in me that I never thought would even come from this Negro. All right, bro, this dude is goated. All right, Tank Man is awesome. He was always one of my favorite characters from the base game, and he proves it here by saying, "Shut up." You know what I mean? Like, bro, just hey, you're out here cussing a whole enormous deity, bro. Cussing a bisexual blueberry, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing, big bro? But yeah, that's gonna be it for enormity. Tankman is so good in this song. We're gonna move on to the next B tier. Okay, now Memory Lane is a very great example of intensity. When I mean this song is like freaking amazing, I mean it. I'm not gonna hold you. This song right here, I feel like could be like a whole nother thing. Genuinely, I feel like this could be a whole like side project that could be worked on. You know, with a few, you know, like I feel like it could work for a fan game for some reason. Because holy moly, does this little something here, this little piece of beauty in this OST. This is something else, bro. I mean it with all 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 you get what I mean, bro. I'm out here stuttering at 12 a.m., bro. You know what I mean. The opponent's chromatic, which just looks like Freddy Fazbear, so I'm just gonna call him Fazzy Boy. Fazzy Boy here. W chromatic, alright. He sounds awesome. He's I know I keep saying this word every time. He sounds mischievous, bro. He sounds devious. He sounds like he will kill your missing son. I think that's gonna be a whole nother rabbit hole if I go through that thing. But you know what I mean? He seems like a killer, right? You know, from his attire to, you know, his desire. You know what I mean? Like he literally wants to behead your ass. Yeah, nah, I don't know about you, bro. I'd stay clear away from this maniac. I don't know about y'all. But yeah. Now onto the music, right? Which was we were already on. The instrumental is phenomenal. Alright, this instrumental is something else, bro, especially when it hit that. Oh my god, that part when it gets a little intense to my intensity, bro, it adds a little bit more intensity to the intensity, makes this track freaking beautiful, bro. A beautiful masterpiece, bro. Memory Lane is great, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. BF sounds good as well. Forgot to mention about him. He sounds great. His duets with the opponent there, Fazzy Boy. They both sound good together. Alright. This song is a masterpiece, and it's just feels like it could work for like a fan game or something. Like, remember Marco Antonio's fan game, like FNAF fan game from a while back? If he added like this kind of thing to it, I feel like it would work so well. Like, bro, this is just so good. All right. But now we move on to the next song in B tier. Okay, New Maker Plane is my 4th placement here because holy lord, I really love how much of a vibe this song is. Like, it's not even, it doesn't have to be scary, it doesn't have to be creepy, nah, it's just a good vibe, bro. It's just, sure, it has some elements of, you know, petrifying, creepy scariness in here, but as far as that song, dude, holy, I'm just being stupid now. This song is great. This song is a vibe. This song is dance worthy, bro. I don't care what nobody says, gang. This song is pretty good. Now, the opponent's vocal, I used to have like a little issue with, mostly because I didn't really like how much of, sure, this is gonna be a weird thing to say, but I kind of hated how much of a human, like, it sounded too humane for me. I don't know why that bothered me, how it had like a, it irked me that it had like a humanistic, like, kind of like an anthropomorphic voice, I guess. Like, it sounded too much of like a dude. But now I don't really care. I'm out here vibing to this man's voice, bro. He sounds slick, bro. He sounds cool. Kill me. Now as far as BF, he sounds awesome as well. Now I will say the intro was honestly a bit too long. Like, holy moly, start the song already. But it pays off when the song does start. This song is very catchy. It's such a bop. It's such a vibe. It's such a way to, you know, just chill from all the creepiness, you know. Especially since most of the creepiness in here in of itself, song-wise, is just meh. So hearing this being one of the best songs in this mod and it's just a vibe, comes to show how much of this mod really needs to be tweaked, at least in my opinion. Like, not to say this mod is bad. It's not by any means bad. It's just very time consuming. I feel like that's a good word for it. Like, this song here in of itself proves that you guys can make peak, right. It's just, you know, it takes, like, saying it takes time as if they rushed it or something. Like, all I'm gonna say is that, you know, you guys can make peak. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what to follow up with that. I just made like a whole point for no reason. But like, all in all, this song is very good. It's very, very catchy. And I'm going to move on to the next song. Yippee! Now in third place here, we have Archive. Archive is a very great song. I feel like it encaptures so much how, like, it encaptures so much the feeling of, oh God, I've been found. Let me out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it feels like you just encountered this big old tall animatronic bunny and it's just looking at you, just come here. Oh nah, bro. I gotta hit the skedaddle, but instead, boyfriend is boyfriend. He gotta sing some type of thing, bro, before he dips. He gets the chance, he just never takes it. He decides, you know what? I think I'm gonna sing instead, you know? I feel like I can make a new track with this, bro. Spotify's gonna be booming after this, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, bro. This song is so good. Now, I really like the opponent's chromatic here. It's probably like one of my favorites in this mod. I feel like it's probably my third, like behind maybe Memory Lane and another song coming up. Hey bro, your voice, I'm taking it, bro. It's mine now. You know what I mean? Because that voice is immaculate. It's mine. It's now mine. Please give it to me, I beg of you. Now, as far as boyfriend, he sounds awesome as well. Counter melodies hit, melodies itself hit. The duets are good. The duets mix perfectly well. The instrumental, it just feels so much like you're a freaking, you're in a sticky situation and your only way out, which it isn't, but your only way out is to sing with this blue bass. And honestly, it hits hard, alright? It hits hard. My head was bopping the whole time. My neck almost caught a seizure in of its own. Alright? This song is great. There's nothing bad about this song, alright? I'm not gonna hold you. There's nothing bad about it. Alright? I mean it. I genuinely mean it. I don't see anything bad with this song, honestly. So, now that we have this out of the way, time to move on to our second placed song. Bro, dog, my guy, found footage was not supposed to go this hard, bro, dude, holy moly is found footage a freaking bop. When I mean this song is goated, I freaking mean it from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head, bro. This song is genuinely a great, just, oh my lord, this song is so good. For starters, that chromatic, man. That chromatic is something else, bro. It feels heavenly. It feels like I'm ascending when I hear this dude's voice. And the fact that it's just like a robot-looking thing makes it even better. A peculiar yet great sounding voice comes from a robot from the back rooms. Crazy work, dog. Crazy work, bro. Could not be me. Same thing with boyfriend, bro. He carries. He goes hard as well. Their duets go crazy, bro. And when I tell you the instrumental, it just, oh my lord, I can't even find the words for this instrumental, bro. It's just good. I really have like no words for the instrumental, bro. I'm speechless, dog. Like, holy ascension is this song, bro. This song just feels like I'm ascending. This song just makes me feel like I'm levitating as we speak, bro. My feet are not on the floor anymore. And y'all can't prove it. Y'all don't know what I look like. Y'all don't know what my house looks like. Y'all can't see nothing. I ain't got no face cam, bruh. Y'all can't see nothing, big bro. Y'all don't know if I'm floating or not. And I am. You know what I mean? This song is just a general, in general, it's so good, bro. It's so good. But the thing is, there's one more song that defeats this banger, and that is none other than When I Tell You, Celebration by Facdella is my favorite song in this OST. I mean it by infinity amounts of percent. My die, my guy, my fry, my home slice. I'm telling you right now, this song right here, if I could get hype, I will. But no, it's 1 a.m. But if I could get hype, boy, I'd start hitting workouts right then and there, right now, boy. Y'all better be glad it's 1 a.m. in Florida, bro, because I will get out here not like a maniac, like a fool in them all. Yeah, this song is the best song in this OST by a landslide, bro. Facdella, you worked your butt off with this song. I mean it. You did an amazing job on this song. This V2 is such a major step up from the first one. And even then, the first version of this song was so good, bro. This update, this, oh my lord. This work of art, bro. I'm being so for real. It deserves all the glaze, all the D-writing it needs, bro. This song is genuinely so freaking peak. I'm turning into a different person. Ah! Never mind. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, bro, but let me explain myself here. All right. Opponent's Chrome, fantastic. All right, he sounds genuinely like a 16-year-old dweeb. I don't know why, but he just reminds me of like your stereotypical nerd in Disney, bro. That's what he sounds like, and I love it, bro. He sounds amazing. BF is going off in this song too. He sounds awesome in this song. The instrumental is such beauty, bro. I can't even describe or even freaking fathom how good the instrumental is. The main melody is so good. I probably butchered it. I did. It's 1 a.m. I haven't sung in a bit. What you gonna do about it? Sue me? I've been bringing this up for the past few minutes, and I'm telling you right now, you probably could if I'm saying it like this. You probably can. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Alright. It's 1 a.m. I gotta go to bed. This song is so good. Moving on. And by moving on, I'm being intro. Oh my lord, I'm butchering so hard, bro. This song is so good. 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 Alright, that is the end of the analog Funkin tier list. Why did this take like 5 to 6 days to make, almost a week? Yeah, I might have gotten lazy, I'm not gonna hold you. My laziness has been kicking my cheeks for who knows how long. Now, excuses, I'm glad to have made this video. I had very much fun with it. I will be making more rankings in the future, just keep that in mind. But this has been your host, Mykah /Mikey/Miggy, and I'll see you in another ranking video if that ever comes out to begin with.
Asian, I ain't chasing. If it ain't ABG, she ain't the one for me. If she ain't squinting, I ain't sprinting. If it ain't rice, it ain't nice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.